Riley, feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
And this weekend then, so far, how have you got to sum it up and what are you thinking ahead of the final?
I mean, I think we've had great pace all weekend. A bit unfortunate in the final yesterday. We had the pace to win it, but obviously it didn't all go your way. But I think very happy so far this weekend. See how we go in this final.
Of course, our championship winner is already decided. Teammate Harrison Mackie has taken that. But what are you thinking about where you could potentially finish?
Well, I'm hoping to finish second, but it just depends on how the race goes.
Thank you, Riley. I also want to speak to Rocco Shenton, the number 86, who is starting right behind Cranham. Rocco, spoke to you yesterday after a clean sweep within the heats. This year you're having today you're having another strong day. How are you feeling?
Feeling great. Hopefully I can push Riley away, see what we get the gap, then have to fight it out in the last 2 laps.
And of course, this is the final of the year. Do you reckon the racing is going to change a little bit, be a bit more full on?
I don't think it'll be too bad, it's just a normal race, isn't it? So we'll just see how it goes.
And then Rocco, beyond today and beyond this championship, what are your plans? What are you looking forward to in the future?
Hopefully we can win next year and see how that goes.
Thank you, Rocco. Heading off then for the final junior race of this year. Let's see how these drivers get on.
Let's get ready for it. For the 8th time this year, X30 Junior go for their final. Riley Cranham on the front row of the grid, joined by Harrison Mackie. Thomas Minspearing and Rocco Leon Shenton start on row number 2. Morgan Moore and Aaron Richardson have a good chance there from the 3rd row of the grid. On row 4, it's Joey Brown and Harrison Whitcomb.
On row number 5 is Zach Green and Archie Owen, Mondi Junior Canini and George Edgar. On row 6, Laith Khan and Theola Strange, Evan Purcell and Mayan Patel. That's your top 8 rows of the grid.
Kenzo Craigie and Hamish Forrest on row 9. Dylan Patel and Cameron Edmonds start on row 10. Harry Walsh and Jake Brook next on row 11, ahead of Seth Nurnberger and Sky Parker on row number 12. Alexander De Benedictis and Katrina E start on row 13. Ashley Harder and Max Ewell start from the back on row 14. It's a 28-strong field.
Harrison Mackie, our champion, is not on the grid. That's a 100% hit rate for champions not going out in the finals, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. I've got to say, Harry Walsh in kart number 73 looks like Sharon. Well, I'm assuming she's invited us both home for Sunday dinner afterwards, as well as
Fantastic.
Harry. Good luck to you at home with the Sunday roast. Waiting a lot later on. Oh no! Theola Strange! There is no power and silence befalls the kart. Lestrange is out.
Out indeed. 12 minutes plus 1 lap will be the course for the drivers in this one.
Oh.
Sunday roast is on
at
home. Sunday roast is about to be cooked here on the circuit for the juniors. To the lights, do they go out? Yes, they do. Away and racing in X30 Junior side by side. Look at Shenton down the inside from row 2. What a start. 4 wide in the middle of the pack. Surely that's not going to work. Yep, it does.
Somehow. Yes.
But what a start there from Rocco Shenton down the inside. The gap was there and he dived through it into turn 1.
Well, the pole man, Riley Cranham, tried to move across to stop Thomas Minspearing from getting to the inside. And, well, Rocco Shenton just thought, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. And we go. He's the one who told Nicole at the start of the race, no, I'm not expecting this race to be any wilder than usual. It's just a normal of the race, isn't it? As he goes 3 wide to take the lead into turn number 1. Now, can the privateer hang on? Cranham and Spearing are there in 2nd and 3rd, with Aaron Richardson getting support from Gillian Bennett online, Morgan Moore, Harrison Whitcomb and Joey Brown next in line.
So, midway through this 2nd lap, Shenton leads from Cranham. Spearing there in 3rd. This is a good start for Thomas Minspearing, who at the moment would be taking 3rd place in the championship away from his teammate Kenzo Craigie. There's another 3 tickets on offer to the IWF 2024 edition at the Circuito Internacional de Lucas Guerrero later on in the autumn. At the moment, those tickets would be going to Cranham, Spearing and Craigie.
Because Mackie has already got his tickets. So Cranham, Merrick and Craigie. Craigie on 759 points at the moment. Morgan Moore, 731. So Kenzo Craigie, despite poor Grace. Oh, Harrison Whittaker was just making a move there. And has that move worked? I believe it has. Harrison up into what is now 6th position. Archie Owen. Good under-the-radar performance from Archie, the BMR restart driver, in 8th position at the moment. Wait, are these kids in the go-kart, says Kate. Yes, it is. This is Junior X30, drivers aged between 12, 13 and 14 years old.
About 1.5 minutes to go. Just counting on where Kenzo Craigie is. He's just got up to 11th place. Now, with dropped scores, this would be a counting score for Kenzo Craigie. Well, he's looking to get rid of a trio of 17ths. So 16th or higher, and it's going to be more points on the board for Kenzo Craigie. So if he can find another 5, 6 positions, he could still hold on to 3rd place in the championship in this inter-team battle in the Argenti awning. New fastest lap of the race, Riley Cranham, 43.11. Gap is down to 0.29 of a second.
Yes, indeed. The rest of the field running through Joey Dunlop curve. There's the number 11 kart of Joey Brown running in 5th position, and Whittaker now defending from his countryman Archie Owen, and that is move Archie up 1 place, move Harrison down 2. And here is Morgan Moore in the number 16, the premium karting entry. Speaking of premium karting, I'm going to speak to Katrina EE a little bit later on. Haven't seen Katrina. She's a very good young driver. As we've had a change of the race lead, Riley Cranham passing Rocco Shenton into turn number 1. Can Shenton fight straight back, or will he sit and wait behind Cranham? It's not really Shenton's forte. He's a driver that likes to, once he's there, he likes to get the move done early, so to speak.
Absolutely. 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Cranham's been nice and patient so far this race. Shenton is not going to give it up, though. He's going to stay on the rear bumper, I'd imagine, of the number 18. This is the fight for 5th place on the road. Morgan Moore ahead of Joey Brown. Then it's Archie Owen, Zach Green. Zach Green going to Valencia, virtue of finishing 2nd in the Miami Euro Series this year. And straight back through goes Shenton into the lead.
Yes, I did say that Rocco wasn't one for sort of letting grass grow under his feet, as it were. But, of course, now they both know a strength and a weakness of the other. They've almost given away one little move in their arsenal. Thomas Min Spearing, here's Spearing closing in 3rd position for Argenti Motorsport. There's a big gap now, back to Richardson 4th. More on your screens in 5th, with Joey Brown in the number 11 kart just behind it. Then it's Zach Green, followed by Archie Owen. Evan Purcell, haven't talked about Evan Purcell, up into 9th position. Evan has moved over, no MDL racing here this weekend.
No, he's in the Argenti tent this weekend. There is a noted difference with the livery, because of course he's running his VDK racing livery this weekend. And I've got to say, so much has been happening this weekend, we've not had a chance to say it. Evan Purcell has taken a huge step forward.
Yes.
He turned up to Belgium for the last round of the Miami Euro Series and performed it. It was one of those of like, where has this pace been? He carried on, he ran in the OK Junior at the World Championships 2 weeks ago. As I say, he's not going to figure in the top 10 in the championship scores, but watch out for this driver over the next 6 months as we start to go into the 2025 season, because Evan Purcell is on a very strong upward trajectory. He's got Joe Turney looking at the data this weekend as well. He's been doing some great work with him.
Yep.
He is a driver very much on the rise.
He is indeed. And now we're watching this battle for the lead, and I got a feeling this is going to rage on, so we may not have a chance to do this again. I was wondering at some point if we could start looking for driver number 20, Mayan Patel, for the Jade Racing team, that red and white Birrell kart. Mayan is currently running in 16th position. I'm going to get to my point very shortly. There goes a couple of Jades across the line. He's the first, and he's just in front of Harry Walsh. There's Harrison Whitcomb. That's the number 78 kart of Laith Khan. There's Mayan Patel briefly on your screen. Why are we talking about Mayan Patel? Well, because Mayan Patel, there he is. He is the leading rookie in this race, and as a rookie, at the moment, he is on course to finish 10th in the British Championship and take the last national seeded number. Now, that is a fantastic achievement in any class. To do it in this class against the amount of competition that he is up against is even more special. So we're going to head back to the battle for the lead very shortly. But there you go, Mayan Patel, leading rookie, and he's on course to take a national seed. Well done.
And if you want an example of a step up in performance, I'll just remind myself from early in the season, mine was in the repercharges at the start of the season at PF International. You know, it's having had a really, really tough start, but the way he turned it on from Wilton Mill onwards has been a credit to the Jade Racing team. 4 minutes to go. Shenton in the lead ahead of Cranham. Cranham has just set the fastest lap of the race at 42.87. Spearing there in third. He's got a 6-point advantage over his teammate Kenzo Craig. He's a little bit further down the order. He's in 12th. Has moved up 5 places, but has kind of hit a bit of a progress roadblock, it would seem. Cameron Edmonds is back up into the top 10. Brilliant drive from Cameron Edmonds, who switched into the fledgling Geraghty Motorsports awning for this weekend. Has gained 10 places in this final. This is the fight for 5th place between the two fusions of Aaron Richardson and Joey Brown. Morgan Moore once again performing admirably for Premium Karting. The Irishman is up to 4th.
Yes, indeed. Now here's a move. That is the number 11 Fusion kart of Joey Brown, passing his teammate Aaron Richardson for P5. And now Joey Brown will set his sights on the Premium Karting number 16 of Morgan Moore. This battle taking place nearly 4 seconds, though, behind these two drivers, Rocco Bionchenton and Riley Cranham. Cannot emphasize how well Shenton has done this weekend. He has taken the fight to the main contenders, and he's not in the top 10 in the championship.
Nope.
He missed a round.
He did.
Was that right? He missed a round. So again, he's not in the top 10 in the championship, but he is on course for a podium, potentially a very good podium finish. Riley Cranham, however, will have something to say about that. Oh dear, that's Ashley Haase out of the race. The Jamaican driver, he's about to get the mechanical flag. Well, look at the bright side, Ashley. At least when you're looking at your go-kart in Parc Fermé in about 1 lap's time, while everyone else is still going round and round in circles, you can say, dang, that's a good-looking go-kart.
1 minute and 45 seconds to go. No move from Cranham yet. I think he's just biding his time. He knows he can find a way past Shenton. He's already done it once in this race, but he also knows that if he goes to the move, Shenton will respond. He's got to time this to perfection. He's got a good gap in there. There is Ashley Haase. Trying to work out what the problem may well be. Ooh, yeah. Another radiator that's come loose. Chris Derrick down there. One of the main scrutineers saying, yeah, that is no good. That's a safety issue. That's
Yes.
Haase out of this race.
Why was, I hear the question asked, why was Ashley Haase given a mechanical flag and Jarlath Sayer wasn't? Well, the bracket had completely broken on Haase's kart, whereas with Sayer it just leaned back.
Leaned back a bit, and the radiator was touching the exhaust as well there.
Yes, that would have got very warm in a hurry.
That's one of those from the automotive engineering. You've got bits of interference that you definitely do not want. So that's an unfortunate moment for Ashley Haase. 40 seconds to go. This has been a great battle all weekend. You see the commitment from the drivers turning in. Left-hander off the Rogerson straight, sweeping through the right-hander. Warning for Evan Purcell in the number 46. 2 laps to go. Here we go. One last battle to enjoy for this season in X30 Junior. Shenton takes a nice line through the first couple of corners. No opportunity there for Riley Cranham to go around the outside. Down into Joey Dunlop corner. Threading the needle is Rocco Leon Shenton. Nicely done again. This driver who's come up through the ranks. The privateer trying to get one of the strongest, if not the strongest, privateer result of any class, of any entry so far this season in the Vera Tools British Kart Championships. One more lap to go. Can Shenton hold on?
Riley Cranham gets a good run coming out of Luna. Shenton will hug the inside line. Watch Rocco now pull out a little bit wider to prevent Cranham from getting the crossover as we go through the first complex. Now Cranham will look to the inside, going through Joey Dunlop curve, but he can't make it work. There's realistically one opportunity left here. Shenton covers, and now Riley Cranham will have to try something truly special to deny privateer driver Rocco Shenton.
Into Luna Bend for the last time. Cranham has still got the slipstream run to the line. Is it going to be long enough though? No, he knows. He didn't get a good corner exit. Shenton's going to win. Rocco Shenton, the privateer, wins at Three Sisters. Riley Cranham finishes P2. Thomas Mintz Spearing on the podium. And we wait to see over the line. Yes, Spearing takes third place in the championship as well in the final race of the season. Morgan Moore in the top 5 again. 5th for Joey Brown. That's got to be one of the strongest results of the year for Brown. He repeats the result that he had 24 hours ago. Richardson, Green, Owen, Canini and Edmonds in the top 10. Kenzo Craigie won't be happy with P11, but he has got P4, and by our calculations that's going to be a ticket to Valencia. We talked about it with Ethan Jeff Hall that he could be a double winner. The other thing with Mackie already qualified through the Miami Euro Series. Craigie, by our provisional understanding, will take the third and final ticket from X30 Junior.
Although he did lose third in the championship in that race to teammate Thomas Mintz Spearing. Morgan Moore beats George Edgar on a tie break for 5th in the championship, and Zach Green comes home ahead of Monde Junior Canini, who finished that race 9th for 7th in the points. So Green 7th, Canini Junior 8th, Whitcomb 9th in the points, and Mayan Patel, leading rookie, 10th in the points table. Just looking down the order there, Evan Purcell finishing down in 14th, Harrison Whitcomb finishing in 13th, Laith Khan is 15th, Patel 16th, Sky Parker 17th, then Harry Walsh, well, I can't wait to see what Sharon's got cooked for us later on. Sunday roast. The Purple People Eater finishes in 22nd, and Kirsty Brooke has just watched her son Jake finish 21st.
Let's have a look at some of the highlights from that final in X30 Junior. Shenton and Cranham off the front of the field very, very early on. That was the move from Cranham down the inside of Spearing. Good effort there. It shouldn't be understated how strong a run that has been from Thomas Mintz Spearing, particularly in the second half of the season. He had a really, really tough start to the year at PF International, and he's fought back up through the order, and he's a thoroughly deserved recipient of that number 3 plate. Not the race that Harrison Whitcomb could have wanted. He lost the position there to Zach Green. Latter stages, Joey Brown and Morgan Moore had a good fight over 4th and 5th places. There was the move from Cranham down the inside of Shenton for the lead on, I think, around lap 4 or 5. Shenton would fight back, retake it from the number 18. Also good runs in that one for the likes of Aaron Richardson, Zach Green and Archie Owen, all up in the top 8. As the race went on, it was clear it's going to be between Shenton and Cranham, one of those two to take the win. This was a nice move from Joey Brown down the inside of Aaron Richardson for P5. This final run, you saw the frustration there from Cranham. He knew at that point he wasn't going to be close enough to draw alongside Shenton to take the win. Rockerley and Shenton wins the final. A brilliant display from the privateer. Let's head down to Nicole Sutherland.
Rocco, a first win then since back in the cadet days. I think it's well overdue, well deserved. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was a really good race. Riley put up a good fight. It was just had a bit of luck and got the win.
And thoughts then when you were leading out there, how tough was it to kind of deal with that pressure, keep Riley behind you?
It was tough because I didn't know when he was going to overtake and defend, so I just had to keep my head forward and just carry on.
And then as for next year and moving on from this championship, you reckon next year could be yours, you could get that title win?
Yeah, I could win next year. Hopefully we'll get a bit more pace around other tracks. Hopefully we can take the win.
Great way to round up your year then, Rocco, and congratulations. We'll also get championship winner Harrison Mackie over. Harrison, little Mackie, but you're taller than your brother now, so you could actually be Big Mackie.
Yeah, we could put it as Big Mackie now.
Championship winner, you know, we knew yesterday that you'd kind of done it, but you decided not to race in that. Tough decision to make, or?
Yeah, we just this morning we were going to do it, but then after Heat 2 I was like, it's done and I'll sit and watch and see what the team can do. And obviously the team did a good job with P2, so well done to them.
And you've said so much throughout this year and throughout this weekend how much Fusion means to you, and you know they are such a big player in what you've achieved. But who else have you got to thank, Harrison?
Oh, obviously the team, they're a big part. Event's Power, doing the power has been amazing all year. Never faulted what's wrong with that. Obviously my mum and dad being here to support me, been here all year and made sure that I can do it every weekend and out. Family at home, Nanny June, the rest of them, and biggest support here, Maya Gilman. So.
Congratulations. I know eyes on the prize then at the Miami Warrior final, and then beyond that, thoughts?
Yeah, after that we move to seniors and we'll start that journey.
Dan Parker stood to my left then with your number 1 plate.
Congratulations, really well done, mate.